right, I just found a nice shady spot. The ATC headquarters is like right over that way. The side trail back to the trail is right over that way. So I figured get in the shade, take a nice break. Not even a break because I haven't hiked yet, but do this video. So stayed yesterday at the hotel. Man, the days go quick. Like, you think you have all this time. It was like 1 o'clock. I got laundry done, got a meal for lunch. After laundry was done, we went back, hung out at the hotel, and then got dinner and charging all your stuff. And the next thing you know, it's like nighttime and you got to get ready to hike again. So I think I'm in need of a proper zero. I think when my girlfriend visits again in like 10 days, 11 days, 12 days, in that range when she has off, I'll probably try to do that. Even though this is kind of a zero in mileage, because I did 6 yesterday, I'm only going to do 12 or 13 today. Just having the whole day, because it does go quick. Even when you get in, you think at 1 o'clock I have all day. It would be nice to just not hike for an entire day, not even think about it. But it's hot. I'm gonna hike through the heat of the day, and then I'm gonna get to the Blackburn Center so you can sleep on the porch there. It just makes things easier. I think you get a soda. And big news for gear is I ditched my stove, so hopefully the tortillas and peanut butter and granola and honey packets, when I get those from like Chick-fil-A, will do. I got bars. I think I have plenty of food, probably too much. And then hit the Shenandoahs pretty soon, where I can get wayside meals and all that on the way. So lightening the pack a little bit. And then a lot of people have been commenting questions like gear, all that. If you have questions, comment. I might not answer right away because I'm hiking. It is a lot to do the videos. It's like a full-time job. I'm not complaining. I want to do them, but sometimes it's hard to comment. But I'll either answer in the comments or answer with a video that I can when I get some time, have a proper day off. Yeah, I think I've said enough. I'm gonna get back on the trail. Harpers Ferry was awesome. It just goes way too quick. I wish I had a full day, but hiking tomorrow's supposed to be the hottest. It's supposed to be like high 90s tomorrow. So we'll see what I do mileage wise. Gonna stay hydrated. It seems like there's good water after I get to the Blackburn Center. It's a little dry to there. But I was really tired this morning waking up in the hotel. I slept really well, but I was just like, man, all of a sudden it's back to like thinking about my resupply in the morning. We went to Walmart this morning and it just doesn't end. Between posting videos, editing videos, hiking itself, the work you have to do, the laundry, the charging of everything, it just happens. You got to get it done. So I'm rambling. I hope you get the point. And yeah, I'm gonna hike. It's gonna be hot, but I just chugged water. I got plenty of water on me. Take it slow and easy. It's only 12 or 13 miles and it's just past noon, so I have plenty of time to do that, get in and hopefully break this cycle of sleeping in. I need the sleep, but with this heat I also need to wake up early, so I'm hoping if I just get to Blackburn I can hopefully fall asleep earlier. But that's another thing, the heat makes it hard to fall asleep. You're kind of tossing and turning. It doesn't cool off until those early morning hours. All right, it's buggy here, so I'm gonna get going. The old Shenandoah River. I'm in a better mood once I got moving. I just didn't want to leave town. Hearing everyone else talk about the hotels they were getting, because they were just getting into town like I did yesterday. But I also passed people 2 days ago that were going out of town, so it's part of the challenge. I was like in a little, I don't want to hike, but it's not that hot once you get moving, and I'll be in the shade soon. All right, let the long Virginia state, 500 something miles, start and begin. Pennsylvania, Maryland, and West Virginia though, 3 states. And still not counting Jersey because I have 4 miles, but 4 miles left. But yeah, feel progress, but now it's a long journey into Virginia. All right, was that dramatic enough? Long. All right, I am closing in on a shelter under a mile. I'm gonna have a late lunch break. I think it's a pain in the ass to get water, but I'm gonna get it anyway because it's hot and I need it. Take the shoes off for a little bit, get out of the heat, let it cool down a little more, and then Blackburn's only like 3 point something past it. So hopefully getting into camp earlier will help me get in a better cycle of waking up earlier. We shall see. I need to, with this heat, hike earlier. So it's gonna be a nice easy day. I already got most of it out of the way. Take a little break, finish the 3-something miles, get 12 something for the day, and then really tomorrow start churning it. Even though it's gonna be hot, if I wake up early enough, I think I can start doing 20 plus through this section in the Shenandoahs. And that is the plan. It's not too hot in the shade. It's really not. I somehow managed to blow right by the shelter. Luckily, I have enough water to get me to Blackburn, and that's under 2 miles, but I wanted a break, so I sat in the middle of the trail. There's probably chocolate all over my face. Melted bar. Delicious. Feels good to sit. Yeah. It's gonna be nice getting into camp. Not at like anywhere between 7:45 and 8:45. I'm gonna enjoy it, and I hope I get a soda. Apparently you get a soda there, but the caretaker has to be there, so I'm hoping. That'd be nice. Oh, all right. So Blackburn Trail Center is kind of up the hill. I just walked down the road a little bit because there's a lot of hikers up there. I love this property. I remember it from the 2016 Thru attempt I had, so that's a big reason I wanted to stay here, just because it's such a beautiful property. And then also it was nice to have an easy day through the heat. Well, I guess it wasn't super easy, but 12 miles, and that sets me up to hopefully go to sleep early. I already ate dinner, and wake up early and really get some miles in the morning before it gets super hot. And then we'll see. I'll probably do somewhat of a later afternoon push. But this is why I love the AT. Like, I'm sleeping on a screened in porch. You have other hikers to talk to, section hikers, through hikers. Just such a cool experience. And this property in here, it's that East Coast green. I mean, you get it everywhere, but it's kind of just got a fire pit down below and a view through the power lines. It is something cool. And you get a soda. So I got my soda when I got here. I went classic Coca-Cola. And yeah, I'm just gonna enjoy it. It was nice to have some time at camp and eat dinner and take my time, just sit there for an hour before I even set anything up. Really enjoyed that. Yeah, this is why I love the AT, and I don't know if I could ever do, because I know people probably ask questions, PCT, CDT. Right now I have zero interest in doing those. Grew up in the East Coast, so I love getting back to it. It's not for everyone. If you really want the wilderness experience, I know you see a lot of roads and people, but I love this green, especially this time of year, summer all the way into fall. So one person asked the positives and negatives of doing an alternate version, and I'm doing an alternate version of a flip-flop. So it's not a Nobo or a Sobo. I would say the biggest thing is I don't see the same face twice as a negative. I get to meet a lot of northbound through hikers, but then the next day we could be 20 to 50 trail miles apart depending on how far we hike. So negative in a way, but also positive. Like, you don't get caught up in always going to town and hanging out. It's a negative because if you want to split a hotel room or things like that, or just having a bad day, it's nice to see some familiar faces. But I don't mind it. It's pretty cool retracing my steps, and I don't always share it, but I'll see shelters and things like that bring back memories of my 2016 hike that I like completely forgot about. So I would say right off the bat, that's one. I don't see the same face twice, maybe in town. Other than that, even if you share a meal and camp in the same shelter and the next morning we're going our separate ways. So I'll try to keep adding little things like that. I'll think of another positive or negative about doing this alternate version, but I'm having a ball. It's my hike. That's what's nice. Is northbound, sometimes if you're social and you get caught up in groups, like, I go at my pace, do what I want, and I really enjoy that, and it's different. So, you know, I already had a temp that was more traditional Nobo, so it's nice to have this. But I think I've met my limit because my hands start shaking after a while. But yeah, happy to stay here. I'm gonna go up, hang out, drink some water. It's just so convenient. Like, you know, you're sleeping in a screen porch. I don't need to worry about hanging food. The water's right there in the kitchen, or there's a spout outside when they lock the door. And yeah, you're still sleeping on your sleeping pad and your sleeping bag, but man, just to have a screened in porch and other people and just community. People are playing cards right now. I love it. It helps the morale on a giant task, because I was kind of being a little bit of a bitch on my way out of Harpers Ferry. I did not want to hike. It was hot. I almost thought about sitting there for 3 hours, letting the heat go by. And once I got over that bridge over the Shenandoah River, my attitude changed. Sometimes you just need to move. But yeah, happy to be at a place like this. I'm glad. I thought, because I got here early, like 4:30, 4:40. I was like, do I push on? And I was like, no, enjoy it. Tomorrow, if I wake up early, I can really start getting the miles behind me. And I got the Shenandoahs coming up, so I'll be able to make miles through there. All right, my arm's really shaking now. I'm going to go walk back up and hang out with everyone.